Welcome to the Why I'm Geek show, man. This is a podcast where I basically, talk about at least like this first one, these first few, what I'm saying? I'm just going to be talking about what I'm geeked about and sharing that with you guys. This is, the newest, I guess, like show that I'm doing. And it's gonna be dope, bro. I plan on having guests. If you haven't heard the intro episode, I go over all this stuff in there. But I couldn't wait a whole week to do this. I've been super excited to start this for a long time, and it's time to get it cracking. So, why I'm geeked, man? Let me let y'all know. Let me let y'all know, bruh. So, if y'all don't know, I'm already like I traditionally I'm a YouTuber. I found out about streaming. You know what I'm saying on I found out about it like a little while ago. I've been on Twitch for a long time, and um, I decided that I wanted to, you know, like venture off and like have a different show that's not specific to gaming, that's not specific to anime, everything that we do on YouTube. I wanted it to be something that can live in a different place. So I was touching all of the different platforms except audio. So this is going to be a podcast not only on Twitch, but it's going to be YouTube as well, and it's going to be on like on all your regular, um, you know, wherever you're listening to this to, like whether it's Spotify, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, anywhere I can get it distributed, like that's where I'm gonna get it. So, um, and today, why I'm geeked, you know what I'm saying, is because it's gonna be all about content creation. So with the creation of not only just this podcast, I want to talk about just what I got going on all my channels and like where my head at as far as content creation. Now as far as you know Twitch chat, you know what I'm saying, I will have a segment at the end of the pod where I go into questions asking you guys why you guys are excited about certain things or what you're geeked about and things like that, and we can proceed forward with that as we go. Now let's get it started. So like I said, I've been making content for a while. Whether it was I started out making just regular 2K videos, whether it was like a gameplay or it was a mixtape. I got really like invested in making mixtapes um, early on, so my channel was basically like all 2K for the longest time. Even here on Twitch, like uh, it's been basically 2K up until literally like last year when I started really playing a whole bunch of other games and actually uploading it. And for this talk, I'm going to be mainly talking about YouTube just because that's like uh, my first love, I guess. You know what I'm saying? That's where I make the most content. Twitch, I'm trying to get better at, just because it's a pretty good platform, a streaming platform, and I like, connecting with you guys in the chat. It's live connection. So, like a lot of the content I make right now is based on the stuff we do here on Twitch. So, I like that a lot. Um, but I'm gonna go down my little rabbit hole of my content journey. So, fast forward to beginning of last year, pretty much like springtime. I started playing other games and making content on those games because my most viewed videos were my reactions to certain events, whether it was um, a Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order game, where it was like a reaction to like Darth Vader, who is is always like a mythical thing in that whole realm. I won't get into detail with that, but that's when like the itch started for me to want to play other games because 2K just got boring to me. Making the same content um, on 2K, and then just the game in general kind of got stale because I just played it so much to the point that I just like wasn't. I don't even really play 2K like that anymore. And personally, I just know that's because I don't have next gen, but I won't get into that either. Now, like as far as uh, the next step, whenever I actually started uploading, I started a different series. You know what I'm saying? So I have the G Files, which is basically a uh, a show where I, basically give my reaction or reviews on a game, a trailer, anything that has to do with gaming, it gets handled there. So there's that. And then came Sensei Tales, which became like the walkthroughs. So that was another show that I had. Like, I started building up content um, as I got as I go along to the point where I'm at like this point where I have this show. Like my mind is always like thinking of like, okay, how can I package this? You know what I'm saying, to it being something for somebody to look forward to. You know what I'm saying? So that's where my head is at with that. And then wrap it around like my brand and um, the G Files, and everything has like a specific thing. So it all has to do with Janato Sensei, which is the name of my channel, the name of my Twitch. That's like what I go by online on the game, and um, it's dope, man. I really enjoy it. I've had some success on YouTube, um, and I'm like working towards making that like a really big thing, a really big community, um, and this is like the process is what I'm so excited for, because like when you make something out of nothing and you see it blow up, like it's a crazy feeling. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because like a lot of times, we don't think about it, but like the things that you enjoy, somebody else is going to enjoy that too. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not at the same level that you did, but it's like, it's those moments that, we look to. Um, and look for, what I'm saying, when we were looking for entertainment. And when I made that Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order video, it blew up not only because of the timing, but the subject of it. And um, that's when I was like, okay, I gotta play through these games now. Like, this is where it's at. Prior to that, my only other like huge video was Alonzo Ball mixtape, which I had made. It was like one of the first mixtapes I ever made, where he actually retweeted it on Twitter, and then it blew up from there. So like that was like an external factor to where like this person blew the video up, not necessarily myself and the videos that I made. Like I sent it out to him, I tagged him in, and he thought it was dope, and he retweeted it. So that was that. So but after that, I didn't capitalize on. I was just like in the middle of just in awe. I've never seen this many views, this many comments, and it was just dope. So when it happened again with this Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order video, that was all like just me, my reaction to Vader, and that's when I was like, okay, now I got to start doing this. Like, so I went in heavy on that, and I'm at the point now where I've been uploading like every day. I went from literally, I've tried all the strategies so far, and where I'm going to the point where I was like, when I started out, I was uploading like once a week, and that was just like everything. I put everything into that video, and that has some good, like I only did one thing, and that had some good traction with it, and it was like searchable SEO and all that other stuff. And then I tried doing 5 days a week or 3 days a week, and started building my content, building my I guess portfolio. I don't know what else you would call it. Like, I was getting in my bag essentially, with developing these different shows and different playlists that I think are dope, and I still think are dope, and the concepts behind them is like proven. Like bigger YouTubers and content creators do the same thing, and have been doing it for a while, and I'm just trying to find my lane and how I can do that the same but in my own way. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's part of what being a content creator is, because like when you make something out of nothing and then you share it and like it's received well, that's like a feeling that like it's unbelievable. It's like undescribable almost. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like all those videos I uploaded to this point has gotten me here, where I'm on my next like show, which is why I'm geeked, and it's got me to the point where I'm just like just super excited for the future, bro, because this is something that I was like searching for something to connect with my community. I want to build a community, and the best way I know how to do that is to stream where people can comment and we can have conversations, and then also put it on a podcast that it's like a broader extension of what we already do, and then put it out on a different platform, which enables me to get a whole nother audience to bring into Team Gelato, and just like build from there. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't never know what's going to pop. Like, I granted, like, unless you're strategically doing something to go viral. Prior to when I started making content on other videos, every single 2K video I was doing, whether it was a mixtape or it was something else that had to do with another person, whether it was an artist or a different player, like, you could search it up. Like, it was getting like thousands of views per video, but I couldn't capitalize on none of that because people weren't coming to my content for me. They was coming to see their favorite player. That was coming to hear their favorite artist. Like, and then the people that stuck around, what I'm saying, like, that subscribed and stuff, and continue to watch my stuff now, they were there to see meet myself, because I didn't put my face out there for a long time, like, and even on this platform, like, if you're on Twitch or YouTube, you'll see me, but like, there's power in I think the word is anonymity, or I don't know, like, be able to just hear somebody or see something and you don't know who it is, but you just know you like it. Like, that's powerful, and that's all I'm trying to say at this point. But it's just like, and it kind of could seem like a huge like jumble at this point, but I feel like that's the beauty in the process of just starting and not necessarily having everything. Like, what I got on the screen is what I've got so far. I have different scenes where I have the chat up there, and then the stuff I have planned, as far as not just the graphics but just the whole brand itself. It's why, like, it's like the things that I think about before I wake up and when I'm going to sleep, like, or when I wake up and when I'm going to sleep before I go to sleep. So it's just got me super like just like excited about the future and what's the next thing I'm going to make, because eventually, like, the way I look at it now, and this just shouts out to like Joe Budden, people like Joe Budden, the 85 South Show. Like, before I even made this podcast, I did my research. I've been listening to podcasts for a long time. Shout out to the Need to Know, like, shout out to Prince Donnell and everybody that is a part of that, their whole brand or whatever. But like, as far as like content creation, like, I'm for the creator, so there's going to be points in the show where I actually bring up other people that will, whether a content creator or just like an artist, or even like anybody that has like a trade or something that not only I think would dope, but would be able to, like, service my community and give them, like, because you don't know what is going to touch somebody at the end of the day. And if I think that they putting a good message out there, they putting they doing their thing, like the content that they're making is dope, or just like their brand or whatever, I think that's something to be shared about. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't never know what somebody is going to hear that could change their whole thinking, because that's literally what happened to me. I can't tell you the moment per se. It's a whole bunch of little moments, but like, and maybe I did tell you one, But I couldn't tell you what made me want to make my first video. Like, I couldn't tell you that. Like, I couldn't tell you. It just happened. You know, so I was just like, I'm gonna try this, and I tried it, and I liked it a lot. But I could have been stopped. You know what I'm saying? I could have been stopped, but um, I can't because it's something that I like love to do, and like it's it's in me. You know what I'm saying? So uh, whether whether or not uh, this first podcast is going to even be heard by whoever, the people that's supposed to hear is going to hear it, you know, and that's enough for me. So that's why I'm doing it. You know, I had like even getting to this point, like bro, it's literally like I said I was going to do it on Saturday. I started at 11:53 p.m. Like I waited to the last minute, not because I was like I'm gonna wait till the last minute because this is when I want to do it. It's just because that like not necessarily fear, but that just nervousness or anxiety that comes with, you know, putting yourself out there. It's what content creation is all about. Um, and getting over that and just doing it. Like Nike say, just do it, you know. Uh, and I want to be like one of the best at this. Like, but I want to do it like my way in a sense because I'm not in competition with nobody. I'm in competition with myself. Um, I'm just trying to like continue to get better and to continue to grow and push like a good message. You know what I'm saying? Which is like I literally got it on my shirt like growth apparel, like growth. That's all it's about is just growth, bro. Like to the minute thing, it's just like keep doing it, keep getting better, and it's gonna eventually prosper. You know, you don't know when. Like you're literally like a day away every single time. Like you're literally a day away from something happening, like something good happening, like the thing that you want. You know, so especially like times like now, like you gotta make every day count, bro. Every day. So I said to myself, I said I was gonna start on Saturday, so I'm gonna start. So I'm here. Um, I don't know how long I'm gonna make these podcasts per se. Like as I get better with it, I think that you know it's gonna get easier. Um, Especially you know when we start having guests or specific topics and getting show breakdowns and getting similar segments and like shows within the show. Like it's gonna be dope, bro. Um, and as far as like you know where it's gonna live, it's gonna be on my YouTube. It's gonna be on all your regular audio like distributors or whatever. Um, there will be live shows as well, like on Twitch. Not every show is gonna be on Twitch just because of like you know scheduling things and sometimes like especially like with guests, I don't want to put the pressure of having you know it be live, you know, uh, to portray like because I want to get like the true like thing. So what if it's got to be offline? It's gonna be offline. You know, I don't. It's like content first every single time. Content first. And even sometimes like I might not want to speak about it live, but you know, it's all like for the content. So I'm super geeked on just and I started this podcast even like without even explaining y'all what geeked was because some people might not know. It means different things in different places. It's basically like just a slang. Uh, where I'm from, it means like to be excited about, to be pressed about. You know, just something you just like when you think about it, like it's like oh let's go, like I'm hyped, like you know what I'm saying. So that's why, like that's why I used it because I use this term all the time, um, and you know with the G like it just fits. So eventually, you know what I'm saying I want to have, you know, uh, I want to have an intro. I want to have an outro. Like I want to have like different like specific segments. You know, whether we we dropping gems on like different songs that's out there, or shouting out like a cool artist or even a streamer or a game. Like, this is something that's gonna be able to like live anywhere. It's like our channel personify in a sense. Like, it's gonna be dope, bruh. It's gonna be dope, and I don't wanna I don't wanna just keep going because that's all I really got. As far as this episode, like I don't have anything else for it. You know, this is dope. Like, this is almost 30 minutes of just podcast, bro, and it's gonna be dope for everybody to hear, man. Let me know what you guys think of the podcast, of it so far. Anything you think that I could, work on. Any tips or tricks or anything that, could help us along the way, bro. I think that, this is something that I wanted to turn into something. Like, I want this to be like something like, I don't know. I'm just excited, bro. I'm excited. So I'm opening it up to chat to see what you guys are talking about, what you guys want to see. If you haven't followed the channel yet, make sure you do that, so you know when I go live, and so next time, what I'm saying, we do this thing. I don't know how to get this message out of here, but we chilling, we learning we learning. So yeah, man, hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I don't see anything right now, so I'm gonna just go ahead and close this joint out. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me. If you haven't liked the video, like the video. If you liked it, subscribe to the channel for more. And hit that follow button on Twitch, so next time we go live, like I said. Follow on whatever DSP this is on, the audio version. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. And I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one, man. Y'all be easy. Y'all know the vibes. Always keep around. See you next one. G. And peace.